Well, welcome to Milwaukee, where the Bucks are looking to take one in an interconference game. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. For the Timberwolves, this is the last game before heading back to Minnesota. Now here's Wright, and it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
I'll tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
Hardaway, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. The Heat played with a lot of energy, got contributions from a lot of different players, and key defensive stops with a balanced attack did Milwaukee in.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Wright. Antetokounmpo up top. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Mr. Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Outside, Towns. Edwards. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Banchero. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. 6 to shoot. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Towns looking it over. To the paint. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
The kick out to Wright. Back to Giannis. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down. And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Back to Giannis to end the run. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. Out to Hardaway. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Banchero, that's good.
That is a terrific move, Banchero. Ball on the string, showing no mercy.
Now here is Hardaway. Scoreless thus far. All sorts of time. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Penny Hardaway showing off his athleticism there. He's capable of throwing it down with force.
Wright looking around. Antetokounmpo with the ball. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Timberwolves leading by 4. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And they pick up 2. Edwards got 6.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
There's Jackson with the 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Minnesota leading by 8. Right side Towns. He takes it in, and Towns throws it down.
Towns is especially dangerous when he's cutting to the rim like this. Really good mobility for a big guy.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night, and that's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report. Back to Lopez. Shoots over Towns, and it's off the back rim. No good. Timberwolves leading by 10. Reed with it. Picked up by Portis. And the dunk by Towns.
Big Cat says, take that.
Jackson in the corner. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Lopez. From down in the low post, it goes. Lopez has got his first 2 points of the night.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Reed misses. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Antetokounmpo. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Here's Conley, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. And Banchero, here we go. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And again, the Bucks miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And you have to stay up on Conley. When you give him breathing room, he's a threat to pull up.
Floats it up for Giannis. It's stolen by Gobert. The tray. And it's Michael Conley with the three. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Savvy move to pull up from three-point range on the break there. When you can shoot it like he can, if you've got it, take it.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Screen by Giannis. Three-pointer right to the left side wing. Back to Stevenson. Pass to Middleton. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. So 2022-23 was a tough year for Chris Middleton, dealing with a series of injuries.
But, you know, Kevin, I thought he quickly found his form again upon his return, and I think that speaks to his character and work ethic. Exactly what you want from a two-guard. I mean, Middleton, he scores in the clutch as well. He assists, and he, for the most part, takes care of the rock.
Pass to Ingles. Now here's Gobert. Conley inside the line. And it's right, sending it back. Bucks trail by 16. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Middleton. Off target from the wing. And they're pushing it up. Outside Conley. Now Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
And so it's Minnesota with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. They'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pass to Gobert. And here's Reed. Nothing on the board. Here's Ingles. Here's Gobert. Back to Ingles. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable. But the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
To the middle. Back to Ingles. Pass to Conley. From the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And here is Lopez, defended by Towns. Back to Lopez. It's Trent on the wing. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Conley left side. Alexander Walker. And that one falls coming off Conley's feed.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Jackson misses. Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He could have walked to the basket.
And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Second personal foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline report.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Right wing. Back to Hardaway. Pass to McDaniels. Towns in the corner. Drains the three-pointer. Towns has got 13.
Boy, that sharp awareness of Towns. Clock running out. He just beats it.
And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
Edwards inside. Right side Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Trent with the wide open look. And nothing is falling for him right now.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
On the wing, Hardaway. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Down low. Here's Towns. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
Number 10.
And Minnesota has possession. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's been all about Karl-Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. He comes away with 11 points. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Giannis. Kicks it out to Banchero. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Banchero. To the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
So good at finding these shots. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Here's Hardaway. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Again, Giannis missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Stolen by Middleton. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, you've got to recognize how active Middleton is on defense. I mean, this is a guy that you can't afford to be careless around.
Here's Alexander Walker. Inside. Out to Hardaway. Gobert the screen. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hardaway. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
To me, one of the things that separates Banchero from others is his passing.
Now Hardaway. Outside Conley. Has to Gobert. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. To the inside. Stolen by Stevenson. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. Bucks passing it around. Middleton looking it over. Good work there as it goes. Middleton's got 4 points this quarter.
And, you know, Middleton is a man of many talents. When you least expect it, he hits you with a ridiculous floater.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nailed from three-point land. McDaniels got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Stevenson outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Plenty of space. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Minnesota.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And guys, sometimes it's hard during the first meeting of the season to get a feel for a team. But these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and they have to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series here against Milwaukee.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Karl Anthony Towns.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And it's Stevenson, top of the key. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Shannon. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin.
La noche está empezando, que pase lo que tenga que pasar. Si tú me lo